What's good, guys? Thank you for tuning into my channel. If you are new here to Boss Mama Budgets, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to join my family here on YouTube. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning back in and welcome. All right, y'all. So today we are going to budget for the first paycheck of March. If you didn't know and you're new to the channel, we are a military family. We are stationed here in Europe. My husband is active. I'm reserves. However, I do not bring the paycheck because I have not been doing drill. I have been living a civilian life the past 3 years since being here in Europe and doing civilian work as of teaching and other things. Well, not other things, but just teaching pretty much. So we solely rely on my husband's paycheck for this upcoming year because we did have a newborn. So I am not working at all whatsoever. And I'll be home for the first year with my newborn. So we will be budgeting my husband's paycheck. I did also get a freelance paycheck, if that's what you want to call it. I do interior decorating on the side for a side hustle, and I did get a portion of the fee that I charge for the client. I will be adding that to our second paycheck for March 1st. And I'll be adding that too. However, we don't have really anything coming out of that. We do have a few expenses that we want to use for that, but we really kind of don't want to touch it. But I'm still going to go ahead and put it in this book and budget it out anyways, just in case we use those funds. So let's go ahead and get started, and let's start on my husband's paycheck first. If you're new here, I have these cards that I usually use to remind me of the things that come out. So I have this on the side here so that I know, or I don't forget to write what I need to. So I hope I'm in view. I can't see. I actually need to figure out how people can watch themselves on the screen while recording at the same time. That'd be helpful for me so I can actually see myself. So, and I know in a few videos I'm saying our pay is supposed to change here soon because we did have another child, which equals which equals a dependent. So we will get an increase in pay raise. Well, my husband will. So, however, we are still in the process of getting all that stuff together. So once that is done, it'll be nice to know exactly how much we will be getting monthly. So that is a weight gain, of course. So y'all, I really don't like writing like this. Writing straight makes me write weird. Why is that hard? Makes me write weird. And I don't know why. I don't like it. It bothers me. But we're gonna do it for the video's sake. I tend to write kind of sideways, so I take my book and write like that and then write. So you may be able to hear my kids. They're upstairs playing. Of course, they're screaming with each other like they're crazy, because that's what they do. So they are a hot mess, of course. They act like they cannot talk to each other like civilized people next to each other. So, yeah. Any parents out there whose children does the same, it's like, why are y'all yelling when y'all are right next to each other? So, but at the same time, it's cute hearing them play together. All right, so my whole total comes up to $23.49. So $23.49 minus, and we do have a few expenses that we need to get done here this paycheck, for sure. So I will be putting that in our notes on the second page so that we don't forget, even though I do have it written in the front part of this book. So this paycheck, we are doing 60. Usually I do 40, but my husband will need $20 for his car. He only uses his car for home and back, home to work and work to home. So he rarely ever needs any gas. And so we usually probably fill up maybe once a month, I want to say. And so he finally needs $20 to put into his car, so that's why it's 60 this time. Usually it's just a simple 40. And then for our sinking funds, we do put our sinking funds electronically into our USA savings account. However, I'm thinking about changing that and actually doing cash because it's too easy for us to touch, which it has always been our problem personally. We do better with money sitting in the house because we're not able to spend as fast because it's in the house. But we have done good because the USA account has only been used for things that we needed. So we did have to deplete it a couple times for the birth of our child. And getting those things together to officially say she's an American citizen and paying for things. So, because she was born abroad. So we did deplete it for that. And then we probably will be here depleting it again in a few weeks because we do have to pay our annual usage utility bill. So here in Germany, the utility companies, which we pay for, which is electricity, heat, and water. Our electricity and our heat is with one company, but at the beginning of every year, every January, they send us an estimate of what they think that we will use based on the size of our family. So our family is a size 4. And so they would estimate our usage. And for the past year, for 2020, they estimated that we would use 180 euros worth of electricity every month. That's over $200 a month. And there's no negotiating. There's no saying, hey, I don't think we're going to use that much. They don't care at all. You're going to pay what they estimated. So we've been paying a little over $200 every month for electricity. Now, at the end of every year, every January, they send you your annual usage. And so our goal is to be underneath that usage that they estimated for the whole year. So it can go 3 ways. You can use more than they estimated, which means that you owe them money come January for the new year. You owe them money for the excessive usage of electricity, or they pay you back money because you did not use as much as they estimated. Or the third one is you're good. You used what they thought you would use. So we only want 2 things out of that. Either we use what they estimated or they're going to pay us back money. But to be quite honest, you never know. We've been here the past 3 years and they've always had to pay us back money, which was like a good maybe 200 to 300 euros. And we are in a new house. We've been here for the past 7-8 months. So it could be a little different. Also with COVID being here, we have been teleworking for majority of the year, almost a year. And so we've been home a lot more, using electricity a lot more versus the past 3 years when we were going into work and no one was home during the day. And so electricity was not being used. So I'm curious to see what our bill will be like. I do think we will be paying them. So I am mentally preparing myself to deplete our USAA to pay them. And not only will we be paying for electricity, but we'll probably have to pay for heat and we'll probably have to pay for water. So we are waiting on 3 annual usage bills to come back to us to tell us how much we used and if we pay them or if they pay us. So that's a wait game. Very stressful, and anxiety. But I did realize that for our sinking funds, I will be adding a utility sinking fund so that we can save throughout the year for those utilities. Because I will be home and I will not be working, we will use more than what we normally do. And so I'd rather just start saving a little here and there every month. So at the end of the year, we do have a good portion of money in euros put to the side to go towards utilities. So yeah, that'll be something new. So our sinking funds will go up from 300 to maybe 320 or 340. I'm still trying to get that all together. So we'll see, but that will be our new sinking fund. So it makes me do kind of miss how we do things back in the States. you know, you just pay for what you use that month and you get a new bill every month. But it's different here, and I know that it's going to be. So I don't let it bother me. We are in a different country, and we just try to go by how they do things. And yeah, it can be a little overwhelming at first, I will say that. But in the end, we are grateful and we are blessed to be able to even live abroad. So that's the good thing about that. All right, so we do have extra savings. I do have the Budget Mom Savings Challenge and the Envelope Savings Challenge. However, I did not look at those before I start this video, so I do not know how much I'll be putting away for those two savings. So I will come back and fill that in and do a video of us stuffing our savings challenges. So, but we do 2 every month. Let's go ahead and add our envelopes. Gas does not come out, but I do like to put it here so that I know, and then I cross it out. Gas is on our SO card, so we don't need cash for that. Eating out, and we will be taking eating out. We will be doing Euro this paycheck for eating out. We've been doing US and eating out on base, but we actually want to eat out off base a couple times. So we're going to do eating out in Euro for the next couple paychecks. So we will be doing that. 1, 2, 4, 2. I always forget that she doesn't have these anymore at the top. So I have to remember to write them. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. So our total should be 440. I am tripping. So 1 equals 150. What am I thinking? What was that? Okay. 209, which is 180, and then 6, which is $60. And then those add up, I'm pretty sure. 200 plus 180 plus 60, 440. So let me go ahead and put these money thoughts down here. I do need to withdraw $260 from my account to go inside of our German account that we have. So I'm gonna put 260 and then exchange for Euro. I think that's the most irritating, is all the exchanging for Euro and stuff, because the currency is not always good. So sometimes it's not in our favor at all. So, and we still need to register for ADAC and UTAP. We did not do that. We had a language barrier for UTAP this paycheck when we tried to call, and yeah, they didn't understand. So we have to have a third-party company who does our bills to speak on our behalf for us. So we'll be doing that to go ahead and get that situated, because UTAP is just pretty much because we are military, we get what's the word? We don't pay taxes, pretty much. We don't pay the taxes here. Taxes here are 19%, and we get, I won't say eliminated, but we get waived from paying those taxes on pretty much anything. Shopping, whether it's IKEA, grocery store, the mall, and utilities. So we need to do UTAP for our utilities so that we aren't paying 19% tax each month on our utilities. So we need to do that. And yeah, so that is a must do pretty much. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add my little freelance side hustle here. Again, we don't want to touch it, but at the same time, I am going to put it here so that at least I know we can have it budgeted. So I did charge the first portion. The initial payment was $600. Where I get paid to, which is just PayPal, they take a fee. So I only got €571 out of that €600. And so we did want to get a vacuum, as well as I do want to get my licensing fee for my business to go ahead and get my LLC license. And that's about $300. So if anything that we do with this paycheck, it will be to get my business license. Finally, I've been not working on it, but I've been putting it off for so long. So I just need to go ahead and do it. So that will be the one thing that comes out of that. So I will put that here for money thoughts. Let me see. I'll just put LLC, and I'll just put, I want to say it's 300. I'm pretty sure it's 300. And I'll put Demi's account. And I need to remember this is my German account, not my American account, because I will forget. So yes, guys. So this is our budget for March 1st. And it's not really much that changes. Everything's pretty much the same. Only thing different is that we are taking out euro for eating out, and we are doing that, and then of course taking out some euro for groceries like we do normally. So yes, this is our budget. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know where you guys are coming from, or where you guys are watching from. I'd like to know where all my subscribers are from. So yeah, thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.